For more, we can cross live to Sao Paulo in Brazil and join CNN Brazil's Anthony Wells. Great to see you, Anthony. You know, so many people think football, they think Brazil. For a country that loves the game to the degree they do in Brazil, just tell us a little bit more about why there's such opposition to this tournament.
Amanda, how are you? Good to be speaking with you. Good to be here on World Sport. To answer your question, the opposition is centered around a series of arguments. First off, critics of the competition don't want the tournament to be held in Brazil in the middle of a pandemic that has claimed the lives of almost 500,000 Brazilians. Last night, the national team made it very clear that they weren't happy with how the Brazilian Football Confederation president, Rogério Caboclo, handled the competition. So the fact that he was suspended from the job for 30 days following serious sexual harassment allegations eased the mood in the locker room. What's making matters also very complicated is the fact that the Copa América has become a political debate with political figures on both sides of the aisle. On one side, you have the Congressional Commission investigating the government's dealings of the pandemic, sending a letter to the national team saying the Copa América isn't safe. On the other hand, you have Brazil's health minister, Marcelo Queiroga, saying the exact opposite, claiming we're going to test our players every 48 hours. The matches will be held with no fans in the stands, and therefore the competition, yes, is safe. So last night, the 25 players who were called up for the past two qualifier matches, they broke their silence. They came forward on social media basically saying the following: listen, we are against the Copa América taking place, but we are not going to deny the privilege of defending our national team's colors.
That's from the football standpoint, but this statement isn't the end of it, is it? Because we've got this Supreme Court hearing on Thursday about the hosting of the tournament. What do you expect to happen? Do you expect the tournament to really go ahead? Because we're now just a couple of days away.
Well, that's ultimately up to Brazilian Supreme Court President Luiz Fux and his fellow judges, who on Thursday will be analyzing the arguments from the Brazilian Socialist Party, as well as the Confederation of Metallurgical Workers, who believe the tournament should be halted, fearing a spike in COVID cases. So the Brazilian Supreme Court has until the end of Thursday to make a decision. If the competition does indeed go forward, the opener is set for Sunday, June 13th in Brasilia. That's the nation's capital, where Brazil will be taking on Venezuela, a game with no fans, but certainly a lot of controversy, I can tell you that. Amanda, back to you.
Absolutely. Anthony Wells from Sao Paulo, thank you so much for joining us. Well,